What a twist, guys! How's everyone doing? What do you think of Elyon launching as free-to-play when it seemed like there was no going back from its previously announced price tag? Personally, I'm all up for free quality games, and this is one that is beyond all shadow of a doubt. It was developed by the makers of Terra, and they invited us to give it a look now that it is officially released on October 20th. We couldn't pass on this opportunity, and neither can you, because the download link is right there in the video description. Get it going while I talk a bit about my impressions of the game. Did I mention it's free? Before I begin, a little history lesson on the development of Elyon. Previously known as Ascent, Infinite Realm, or AIR for short, it was going to be heavily based on aerial combat. However, that concept didn't come to fruition, and it was ditched in favor of a proven formula, while preserving the somewhat original steampunk style. What we get is a AAA MMORPG that's bound to please fans of the genre who enjoy some top production values with their free-to-play games. We'll start with a look at the available classes, of which there are 6: Gunner, Assassin, Warlord, Elementalist, Slayer, and Mystic. As always, tread carefully because your choice will determine your playstyle and your role in a party. There are 4 races to pick: Human, Elf, Ein, the cute animal race, and Orc. And it's great to see there's no gender lock. Well, except for the Ein. There's a single one-gender-fits-all for this race. Character creation is quite in-depth, something that Terra fans know so well, so it's good to see that it's an achievement here too. Apart from the presets that may well please many of you, clicking on any part of the face will allow you to use a few sliders to customize size and shape at your will. The same goes for the body, which can be customized in several parts, especially those that matter, if you know what I mean. Oh, you sure know what I mean. A die system is the next step in making a unique character here, so you shouldn't expect to see many clones moving around. And now into the game. The Terra legacy is quite visible, and despite the steampunk dressings, there's a welcomed sense of intimacy to it as you explore the world and complete story quests, challenges, exploration, and hunting missions, among others. There's a reliance in autopathing that I know won't be well received by everyone, but it's a trope that most MMOs fall upon nowadays as a way of leveling up fast and helping players reach the higher levels in little time. Apparently, that's where the meat of the game is, and on your way, you'll get to experience clan wars, dungeons, arenas, and open-world PvP and conflict zones. You'll have to be a fan of this mix of PvE and PvP, but if you have any interest in Elyon, you surely know by now how the genre goes. Couple that with the usual crafting, gathering, and trading systems to help you evolve your character, and you have a fully fledged MMO that looks and plays well. Combat is this sort of hybrid system, where action and tab target meet. It may not seem as dazzling as expected during the first hours, because that's just how it always goes. Your character starts with limited abilities, but the options quickly improve with a visible upgrade to your lethal strategies and the flashy visuals. My first choice was the Gunner class because I prefer to keep some space between the mobs and my health bar, and the class is agile and resourceful as expected. The initial speed shot and puncture skills soon welcome additional abilities such as a grenade lob, missile, and even the good old boot to the face, adding some spice to the battles. Leveling up seems to be extremely fast during early levels, as the story takes you through all the motions, introducing the main characters and the starting regions. It's fairly solo-friendly, but joining a party is advised for faster growth. In my case, it was this fluffy Ein kitty that took me by the hand for a while, but our venture against giant bosses was a massive letdown as we didn't meet the requirements to summon them. Oh well, next time I guess. Maybe my pet cat Snowflake can lend a hand, or maybe, just lick your paw. That might work as well. Elyon comes with sound core mechanics, a steampunk atmosphere, and a story that I honestly haven't paid much attention to yet. It's indisputably a good game, perhaps great even, with a massive world to explore and more combat than you can probably handle, but there's this sense of familiarity that does heavily remind me of Terra. That's not a bad thing at all, unless you didn't enjoy one of the best MMORPGs of the last decade, so you should definitely give Elyon a go, because it's free, it's rock solid, and it's brimming with content to discover. The download link is in the description. Let me know what you think of the game. Have fun!